G'day guys, this is a quick tutorial just showing you how to set up the plugin. So what we've got is our user active status plugin element. Just drag it onto your page, and you've got your timeout, so you can determine how long the plugin considers the user inactive or away. So if they've just got the tab open and they're sitting there for 10 seconds, it will mark them as away. Okay, so the reason that we're doing backend workflows just quickly is because we can, in other plugins, and this plugin, we have an exposed state of the active or inactive user. The problem is if someone closes the browser or the tab, it doesn't fire the exposed state fast enough and update your database record because the browser is closed before that action can happen. So what we want to do is quickly fire an API to your backend so we can reliably keep an updated record of your active users. Okay, so this is a really great, fast, reliable, lightweight solution. Okay, so there's a little bit of setup, but it's worth it to have the accuracy. So what we want to do is just go to our backend workflows and just create a backend workflow. We're just going to call it users online or anything you like. If I could spell. Now we're going to expose this backend workflow. We're not going to authenticate it because we need it to happen really quickly. We're not going to attach authentication tokens or API keys or anything like that to authenticate the user in your backend workflow because it's all happening client side. The only way you could authenticate it is to expose your keys, which you don't want to do. Okay, so we want anyone, or this basically means that the API is going to run anonymously. So we're not going to run as an authenticated user, just because we want to keep security tight and we don't want to be exposing API keys client side. Okay, so the first thing that we want to do is, because we're just keeping a list basically of active user IDs. Okay, so we're not making changes to records of your users or anything like that. We're just going to keep a list. So all we're sending is the user ID and the status. Okay, so as this comes through, so let me just check. Here, you just got to initialize it. So we're just going to click on detect and then just paste that into here. Update to page, and then this should fire. So we've got the user ID and the status. And now we can go back to the plugin and just remove the initialize from the URL. Okay, so now this is going to fire, and we just could easily make a database record. So let's go with, I've got online users here, which is the list of online users. So we're just going to make a change to online users. First item. Online users, we're just going to add request data's user ID only when request data's status is active. And then we're just going to remove them when they are away. And that is basically all you need to do. So this is extremely fast, reliable, lightweight. We're not searching your database for users and updating their status or anything like that. We can run a count on this list and see how many people are active at any given moment and know that it's extremely accurate, and we're not relying on exposed states that most likely and do fail most of the time. Okay, so this happens. I haven't seen it not update the record at all yet in any of my testing, so it's extremely accurate. Alright guys, I hope you like that, and keep an eye out for some of my other plugins that I'm currently creating. Okay, cheers guys, bye.